Good morning, The Hague. In Dutch, it's Den Haag. This kind of window is quite interesting. If you turn it up here, you can't fully open the window. Do you see that? It just makes sure the room is airy. However, if you turn it down like this, you can fully open the window and get some fresh air. This kind of design is actually quite common here. I stayed in a hotel that was a student dorm, so you can see that there are lots of places for people to sit together and chat. There's a table football, and you can also find vending machines. Well, let's go to the gym. It's early in the morning, so no one is in the gym. So, I think it's a good idea to get my body moving a bit. We are now on the way to the train station because we are going to take the train. We are going to take the train to Voorburg. It's still a part of The Hague, but it's faster to get there by train. We are now at the Den Haag Hollandspoor station. Many students actually lived around here because the rents are cheaper. Now we have arrived in Voorburg. There are bicycles everywhere. Do you see there are sidewalks and bicycle lanes here? We are now in the residential area in Voorburg. There's a lake by the neighborhood right there. It's beautiful. These residential areas are always so quiet, and you can see trees, grassland, or even streams and ponds everywhere. Now we are going to enter this neighborhood right here because I'm going to visit a very experienced Dutch businessman and do an interview with him. I met him when I was working here in 2018. He's a successful businessman who has a lot of students and experiences all over the world. He has been to many places in the world and met all kinds of cool and special people. Oh wow, these ducks are not afraid of people. I'm a bit lost here. It's really hard to tell which way to go. Before we go, let me take a picture of it. The trees and sunlight here really create such a peaceful and quiet moment. So, I'm now in the house of the businessman. I'm now interviewing him and one of his smartest and most talented students. The full interview video will be uploaded later to my main YouTube channel, Tom's English. All the interview videos will be uploaded there, so please stay tuned. I will share the link with you on my Facebook page after I finish editing it. I'm really thankful that they spent time doing this interview with me because they actually have to attend the meeting today by noon, so the schedule is a bit tight for them. After a few hours of pleasant conversation, I'm now taking the train back to the city center of The Hague. So now I want to show you where I used to work. This area is where you can see a lot of company buildings. This is a business area and many people work here. I was one of them before. I think they will still let me in, but I'm not sure if they will allow me to make videos in the office building. Oh, Siemens is here. You can find a lot of well-known companies in this area. Okay, now let's follow these guys. I used to take this metro to commute from my city, Leiden, to here. Okay, here we are. I hope the receptionist won't stop me. So the receptionist let me in, but yeah, I'm not allowed to take any pictures or make any videos here. Okay, this was my favorite spot when I work here. I used to sit here and just enjoy some quiet when I felt annoyed. I kind of miss it. So, since I can't make videos, I decided to have lunch at where I used to have lunch with my colleagues. There are law firms, accounting firms, and government buildings everywhere. So, I'm not even allowed to make videos in the street. I think we should leave. I think there's a Chinatown in every big city in the world. This is the city center of The Hague. If you want to go shopping in The Hague, this is where you should come. The Hague is a big city and many government institutions are here. Also, Amsterdam is the capital. The government of the Netherlands is right here in The Hague. The Hague is known as the hub of international laws and arbitration because there are so many law firms here, and the International Court of Justice is also located in The Hague. By the way, this is Binnenhof, one of my favorite places in The Hague. We are now in the Passage. It's also one of my favorite places in the city. You can see streets like this, not only in The Hague, but also in Brussels, Milan, and many other places. Oh, this was where I work out and practice street dancing in The Hague. So I want to take a picture of it too. I'm now meeting up with an old friend, having some beer and nachos. It's just like back in the old days. My friend's having an online meeting today with his client, so he couldn't stay long. It's almost 8 o'clock in the evening now, but it looks like 5 o'clock in Taiwan. Now I'm meeting up with another friend and we are having ramen. This Japanese restaurant is really good. When my friend suggested that we could go there, I was like, yes! I like walking The Hague at night. There's not so much hustle and bustle like in Amsterdam, but there's a kind of a special warm vibe. It's really hard to describe. We are now at the Palace of The Hague. I like this kind of street light. I don't know why, but they just make me feel good. So how about let's do some street dancing here?
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to stop because there were people walking by. Many restaurants are still open now, and there are still trams. People in Europe really like to sit outside when the weather is good. However, it's a bit late now. I don't know who that is. Here we are again, the Binnenhof. Binnenhof is also beautiful at night, but the camera on my phone is not good enough. There are not many people in the street now because it's quite late now. And all the shops are closed. Do you know this is a bubble tea shop? Do you remember the Passage? I like to come here at night. Oh my god, it's so romantic. And there are lots of floating hats here. There must be a story. I'm not sure. Perhaps you can Google it.